King Ram Shah and the mysterious queen. It was the early 17th century. The kingdom of Gorkha was ruled by King Ram Shah, remembered throughout Nepal as a wise and just ruler. Even today, Nepal has a famous saying, "If you seek justice, go to Gorkha, where King Ram Shah ruled." However, behind this respected king lies a mysterious legend. According to local tradition, Queen was no ordinary woman. However, behind this respected king lies a mysterious legend. According to folklore, Ramsha's queen possessed divine powers known only to her spiritual devotee, Lakhan Thapa Magar. She was believed to be the earthly manifestation of goddess Bhagwati, a powerful form of the Divine Mother. Only a few people supposedly knew her true identity. One day, according to legend, King Ram Shah witnessed his queen in her divine form. Radiant light surrounded her. She appeared as the goddess herself. Before disappearing, she asked the king to keep her identity secret. The king agreed. But fate had different plans. When King Ram Shah discovered his wife's divine identity, he died mysteriously shortly after. Following the historical practice of sati, the ancient ritual in which a widow joined her deceased husband on the funeral pyre, the queen immolated herself on her husband's funeral pyre, but promised her devotee she would return. To many, that was the end of her story, but according to tradition, it was only the beginning. Every day, one of his cows would walk to the exact same stone without anyone milking her. Milk would flow naturally onto the rock. This strange event continued for several days. Curious villagers gathered to investigate. As the stone was struck, both milk and blood flowed from the earth. The villagers believed this was the place where goddess Bhagwati had manifested herself. Believing this stone to be the reincarnation of his queen, soon afterward a shrine was built. Lakhan Thapa Magar established the Manakamana temple in Gorkha. It is important to note that this story is part of Nepal's traditional religious folklore rather than a verified historical event. However, for millions of devotees, it represents the sacred origin of the temple and remains central to their faith. However, for millions of devotees, it represents the sacred origin of the temple and remains central to their faith. High in the hills of Nepal's Gorkha district stands one of the country's most revered Hindu temples, Manakamana Temple, Nepal, the 400-year-old mystery of the goddess who grants wishes. Every corner of Nepal holds a story. Some stories are written by history, others are preserved through faith, and some have been passed down from generation to generation as legends. Today, we are taking you to a place where history and belief meet. A temple where millions of people come carrying only one thing: hope. Some pray for success, some pray for children, some seek good health, others pray for a new beginning, and they all believe, if your heart is sincere, Goddess Manakamana will grant your wish. The word Manakamana comes from two Sanskrit-derived Nepali words. Mana means the heart, Kamana means desire or wish. Together, they mean the goddess who fulfills the wishes of the heart. This belief has transformed Manakamana into one of Nepal's most important Shakti Pithas, a sacred shrine dedicated to the Divine Mother. Why do people believe wishes come true? Every visitor arrives with a different story. Some pray for a child after years of waiting, some seek success in business. Students pray before important examinations, families ask for health and protection. Young people pray before leaving Nepal to work abroad. Many devotees believe that when their wish is fulfilled, they must return to Manakamana temple to offer thanks. That is why many visitors are not first-time pilgrims. They have returned to express their gratitude. For believers, Manakamana is not merely a temple, it is a place where hope becomes stronger than fear. Thousands of local families now benefit from religious tourism. The temple is built in the traditional Nepali pagoda style. Its beautifully carved wooden beams, ancient craftsmanship, metal decorations, and intricate details reflect centuries of Nepalese architecture. Major festivals such as Dasai and Nag Panchami attract thousands of pilgrims. The sound of temple bells, the chanting of prayers, the fragrance of incense, and the devotion of worshippers create an unforgettable spiritual atmosphere. Whether one visits as a believer, a traveler, or a historian, the experience is deeply moving. Respect local customs, religious traditions, and photography restrictions where applicable. Help preserve the temple by keeping the surroundings clean. Today, reaching the temple is easy. Visitors drive to Kurintar before boarding Nepal's first cable car. Modern technology has transformed the pilgrimage. The Manakamana cable car connecting Kurintar to the temple became Nepal's first commercial cable car. The journey takes approximately 10 minutes. As the cable car rises above the Trishuli River, passengers enjoy breathtaking views of forests, rivers, villages, and distant Himalayan peaks. The cable car has also transformed the local economy. Hotels, restaurants, shops, guides, transportation. Thousands of local families now benefit from religious tourism. Every pilgrim who climbs this sacred hill carries a unique dream. Some leave with peace, some with renewed hope, others with gratitude. Whether or not miracles can be proven is a matter of personal belief, but one thing is undeniable. For over 4 centuries, Manakamana temple has inspired millions of people with faith, resilience, and hope. And perhaps that is the greatest miracle of all. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like. Tell us in the comments. Jai Manakamana Mata. If you love discovering the history, mysteries, culture, and hidden stories of Nepal, be sure to subscribe, Travel Guide Nepal, and turn on notifications. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next adventure. Jai Manakamana Mata.